Hey, what's up, team? So this is a sponsored review, and we're going to be going over this upgrade kit for Huffer. And I got this from AliExpress, but I was going to say a couple of things. Well, one, AliExpress's shipping has been incredibly fast as of late, and this is not because this is sponsored or anything. Just objectively, something that they've done to their courier service has really, really, really sped up the delivery time. And so, one, that's awesome. Two, this is from the Go Better Studios or something like that, and this is the third time I'm messing with one of their upgrade kits. But man, broke on me again. Broke on me again. And I barely touched it. I swear to you. I swear to you. It's just that it's on a really, really thin piece. And so this is very similar to it's right there. It's right there. You can see how kind of like thin that bit is, right? And it's very reminiscent of what I experienced with their Shockwave figure. Like beautiful design, just great vision in terms of what they wanted to do, but just they needed better execution. And me just sliding this up here, and thankfully it still holds quite secure with one, but dude, it just snapped off. It just snapped off. I wasn't brute forcing it or anything, I swear to you. But yeah, but this is the back piece over here, and I think that looks quite nice. They put some nice little designs on there, and I think it fits the aesthetics nicely, and it's going to be hiding the hands later in alt mode. And so yes, this kit works both in bot mode and alt mode, and I think it's quite nice for what it's worth visually. Again, I just wish their QC was a little bit better. And I don't know, man. It's one of those things. Shame on you, shame on me, right? Shame on whatever. I don't know if it's a shame on me at this point, right? Because this is like the third time or whatever it is that I'm messing with their kits. And if I'm just going to continue to encounter these types of issues, then that's probably on me. And like, boy, that's a really, really, really thin like lip. And I'm trying to figure out how this actually goes in there. It looks like it's like that, but it's going to be for the other side. That's probably going to be the best clearance that I'm going to get on it. And I think that's, oh man, that's hard to kind of get in there. I wish I had some tweezers, or I'll just forego installing these things. One last try. One last try. Come on. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's in there. I don't know if it's terribly secure, but it's not falling out, so sure, good enough. And yeah, color matches decently well. I mean, that's not really the big attraction for this kit, right? At least how I'm perceiving this is that the attraction is really with the back piece that was kind of broken, and the leg bits. But I gotta get this bit in here. Now I'm wondering, like, this additional lip, like, I don't think the other one had this. It might be plastic flash or printer flash or filament flash that's not supposed to be there. Yeah, I get the sense that that's not supposed to be there. But whatever, dude. Let me just try one more time. One more time. I'm super holding my breath. Okay, it went in there. And this one actually is quite secure. I could feel it kind of like wedging in there. So that's cool, man. Generally, I don't like putting additional weight on my characters because when I'm doing bot bending and adding other bots to them, I don't like it weighing it down. But this is so minor, it's pretty negligible. And then, in addition to this bit, I definitely would not be manipulating the toy using this because you're just asking for trouble. This bit is just going to plug in right there. The color, I don't know, it doesn't really fit anything. Maybe Huffer is supposed to look like that. Maybe he has something back here that's this color, but yeah. And yeah, it's nice and snug. I mean, I do Oh, what the heck? Oh.
Hey, before we go further, a quick word from our sponsor. This video review and toy were brought to you by AliExpress. AliExpress is a giant online marketplace hailing out of China, and they sell tons of consumer goods, including our favorite category, toys. If you'd like to purchase this toy and support the channel, click the affiliate link that can be found in the description. And if you're new to the platform, you can use the following search code to save up to 70% off of your purchase. And if you're already registered, you can utilize the other discount codes that can be found in the description as well. And as part of the sponsorship, I will encourage you to register and download their app. But as with any service that you're signing up for, read the terms of service and privacy policy first. With that out of the way, we now return to our program.
I do lose the functionality of using the stand port, but I suppose I could pop this out if I needed to. Well, perhaps at a later date, because that's in there like swimwear right now. These bits. Okay, these bits are probably the most impressive parts for the leg. And this hinge thing over here is going to be on the bottom when you install it. And you just pop that in like so. And then you can just, well, you're supposed to be able to get it in there. See, that's in there fine, but this is supposed to be down there. Give me one moment. Actually, you know what? I was able to get it in there. Looking at the orange, initially I thought it was a little bright by itself, but they've done a pretty good job of pairing it up. And like at a quick glance, you may not know that this is different from this. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too shabby gabby. And so let's get this one in there. And the fit is pretty tight, and I'm not sure if this is ever going to come out. And so now it looks like I've made some permanent alterations to my hover. Well, I mean, not permanent, but if I want to, I'll have to like rock this and shake it out. But yeah. And then same thing, we're going to get this to go over here. And then, yeah, you just flex that and move it in. We'll get this to come up, but hey, there we go. There we go. All right, so he's now suited. And from this perspective, you're not going to really be able to see too much of the change, right? Because it's all over here, and it's all over here, and also the what is it, the gap fillers, right? And so why don't we go ahead and transform him? I'll fast forward a bunch of these bits, and I'll just get to the point that's relevant. So just give me 1 second. You know, midway transformation, I realize it's probably going to be relevant for you to actually see the transformation. And so, yeah, let's do that. Let's see. We have the wheels down, we have the hands back, and then we're gonna flip in the fists, and we're gonna turn that around, right? And this bit is going to house all of that. So let me just kind of orient these properly. That'll go down over there. That'll sit down there. And then now we'll get this to tab in to the exterior. Cool, so I'm just making sure that it's tabbed in everywhere where it's supposed to be. On the bottom, on the top, we're good, we're good, we're good in the hood. And these bits will just ever so gently sit and rest on top of the fists, okay? So this right over here, this is where you're gonna see most of the magic. So you're gonna get this bit to flip out. And then this is going to flip up. Same thing with this side. Flip that out, and flip this out, and then flip this entire bit like you would normally do, and get this all together. And where you're going to see it is this is going to close in. And that bit is going to, yeah. So for what it's worth, like I didn't have to do any like additional sanding or anything like that. So the QC is pretty decent. Like the fitting and stuff is, you know what, as I say that, this one's not exactly flush. But the fitting is pretty decent. It's certainly no DNA, but it's pretty decent. Yeah. Sorry. as I'm talking about, yeah, the fitting is pretty decent. But yeah, I'm really disappointed that this little tiny bit broke off. I'm probably going to glue it back on. I mean, this stuff responds pretty well to super glue. But yeah, there we have them right there. I don't remember how this is supposed to fit. Does it just go here? Oh, okay. And then this, I remember, splits in half or something. And then, oh, and then I think it's supposed to sit over here once it splits in half. So I guess you just got to mount it up top or something like that. And that's it. And that's it. But yeah, this is really mostly where you see the party and this part over here. And so if you've wanted to dress up your Huffer, you can do so like this.